The card of the week is Karmic Relationships, Orion Energy, Polarity, Soul Growth, and Conflict. The card asks, how can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different perspective? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? I've pulled more cards to help us clarify the message it brings for this week. There is a misunderstanding that you have had with someone. The misunderstanding didn't happen face to face, but rather over text, email, or any sort of written form. When you received this particular message from this person, it firstly shocked you and it made you feel a little defensive. You suddenly felt the urge to protect yourself from this person who, before you got this message from them, you considered them to be a safe space. This person didn't intend for this. It was not their intention to make you feel this way. There is innocence behind this message, and it was not meant to offend you in any type of way. Remember, when we cannot hear the nuances and inflections of a person as they speak to us, we can sometimes interpret things very differently than how it would be if they were standing right in front of us. I see this is what happened here. You'll soon be speaking to this person or seeing them face to face, and you will be even more offended at how nonchalant they seem about the whole situation. You will come to the realization that they didn't know you took their message that way. Once they are aware, they will take the opportunity to explain themselves to you, and you will soon start to see that there were no malicious intentions behind their message. This person will feel really bad that they made you feel this way, so much so that they will make a gesture as a way to apologize and remind you that they are still the safe space they have always been for you. This situation will bring you closer rather than to tear you guys apart. Just as the karmic relationships card teaches us that it's easier to react and take things personally, and it's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved. The karmic relationship card asks, how can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different perspective? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences?